Got a good one today. Yeah, I was going with Tim Norman, but I had to add DJ Envy and Tyrese in the mix. I just had Got a good one today. Yeah, I was going with Tim Norman. You are my baby boy. Yeah. No father's in the house. You are my baby boy. It gets crazy up here. You are my baby boy. Yeah, we're going to do that Tim Norman thing today. But we're going with Tyrese and DJ Envy too. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get right to it. You know what I mean? We're not going to even waste our time. The people coming in, hit that like button. Sun Kissed Princess. That's what I'm talking about. My day one people in his house. Thank you for coming in, girl. I love you. In his house. I love you. For real, for real. Let's do this little thing with Tyrese first. Oh, yeah. Tim Norman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Queen Black is in the building. Oh, yeah. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of getting better at this here. I'm getting better at this. We're gonna do, we about to touch on Tim Norman right now. But first, a quick second. Tyrese and DJ Envy. What's up, Queen Black? I love you to death, girl. Tyrese and DJ Envy. Now, I have no disrespect towards both men. I really don't. But I will say this. DJ Envy and Tyrese, right? Tyrese was better off saying, yes, I was flirting with your wife. Because he was. He coming with this, oh, God sent me to you, Jesus Christ, the blood of Jesus, and all this and all that. That's a hint right there that he's softening the couple up for the big blow of trying to snatch his wife. He's showing her the Rolls Royce. He's showing her the island that he just bought. You showing your wife an island. He trying to get to that fast and furious. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get to that. Tyrese is better off saying, yes, I was flirting with your wife because you risked your marriage for Erica Mena, the home wrecker of Hollywood and everywhere else where she resides. New York, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? She's the one that tried to mess up everybody's relationship, but is quick to protect and fight for her own. See, those be the ones who does so much dirt, and now when somebody do it to her, they dead wrong. But let's get to Tim Norman with this wrestling match here, touching these damn kids. You know, I would like to say once again, rest in peace to Andre. That was very undeserved what happened to him. But when you got Tim, right? You got Tim, he's out here touching these damn kids. He want to wrestle with them, blah, 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 blah. I think it's crazy. You know, some people just like to see the sweat coming off your body, just like Martin said. I want to see the sweat glistening off your body. So he's wrestling with them, and when you come from prison, right? All that wrestling stuff only defines one thing. It only defines one thing. That you secretly want to do something else to that person. They put Tim in charge of trying to mentor Dre and Charles. Tyrese is a chump. Yeah, you could say he is. He's a chump because he won't admit to what his intentions really was. I'm gonna be honest with you. DJ Envy wife is bad. And when I say bad, bad don't mean bad, but bad means good. She's a very sexy woman. Now I know people make mistakes, and I know people sometimes succumb to temptation. It happens. It's a common thing, especially if you want to succumb to that temptation. I mean, we all human. It's life. But you succumb to Erica Mena, man. You know what I'm saying? He hustled backwards on that one. I'm not going to even lie to you. He hustled backwards. You went for this woman, right? And you got a nice wife sitting at home. So you got a guy like Tyrese, whose marriage ended after 1 year. He's on the back burner himself. Y'all put Tyrese, first of all, you don't put a singer in charge of mending your relationship. He uses his voice to woe your wife. I secretly love you, baby. La 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 la. And that's what they did. Now this man was flirting with that man's wife the whole time. All that, oh, he was talking to her and I was sitting right there. Never let another man come in between you fixing your relationship. If you can't fix your relationship yourself, the chances are it's over. It's time to break off some change. You go your way, she go hers. But Envy allowed the devil to be invited in his house, and when he allowed, yeah, Tim, yes he did. He always had his hands on somebody else. Yes he did. You know what I'm saying? These are two men who hustle backwards, chasing after these nondescript women, and their woman is the bomb. Let's be honest. If you're gonna hustle, if you're gonna get caught cheating with somebody, let it be worth it. Y'all hustling backwards, and I wouldn't make Erica my wife by no means. By no means will I make Erica Mena my wife. She's the home wrecker of home wreckers. Just like Tim. Tim is a family wrecker. He's a family destroyer. He wants to wrestle. You know, they showing him wrestling with the person that he allegedly had M'd. That he allegedly co-signed on taking his kid's life. And he's wrestling. They put him in charge of being a mentor. See, they let the wrong people be in charge. And they trusted Tim. Because Tim he's somebody else who knows how to sweet talk you, look you right in your face and sweet talk the mess out of you. But who mentored Tim when he was running around 15, 16, 17, sticking up people, selling drugs? Tim was mentored in jail by other men. He was mentored in jail by other men, so you know what that means. See, we living in a time where a guy like Tim, right? He's out there. Oh, I like that picture that you got on there, Sun Kissed Princess, from the 5 Heartbeats when the girl was melting in the chair. I like that one. Shout out to Sun Kissed Princess. A lot of my good people are coming back. You got Tim. He was in jail. and there was rumors of homosexuality while he was in jail. So you put a man in charge. No disrespect. I'm not trying to talk crazy. I'm not trying to sound crazy. This is a man who potentially was sucking cock. It's a man who potentially who was taking it in the back. And these type guys, they like to brag on, oh, I give head. I give head. If they outward about it, I give head, yes. Somebody sticking in his rear end, pull it out with the DODO still on the stick, and they suck it and lick it. Shout out to the real men. Oh, no doubt, son kiss princess. Shout out to the real men who's trying to make a difference in this world today. Oh, Queen Black. Let me see this here. Thank you very much, Queen Black, for the $5. Yes, the Nard Father is back, and I'm here to stay, and I'm here to improve. I'm here to improve my content and get better and bring more and more people into the platform. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. It's a shame that people found out the hard way that Tim was the one not to be trusted. You could tell from that picture when he's wrestling with them, he was not to be trusted. You sitting here, you wrestling with the kids. You know, when people wrestle with you, when guys wrestle with each other, especially if they did time in jail, that's a sign. See, I'm from New York. We get put onto this stuff early. All that wrestling and touchy feeling stuff, that's a smokescreen of somebody that's trying to really fill somebody out. Instead of him sitting there, right, mentoring them, he should have had a picture with them sitting in a chair, and he's trying to teach them. He never taught them. He only taught them as far as the job went. Or you got to carry this bag of rice here and this and that. He never taught them about real life. So when you got people that's trying to teach you on the fake side of things, that's what Tim was doing. Just like Tyrese. Like I said, he was better off teaching. He was better off telling DJ Envy the real deal. The more he tried to smoke screen it, the worse he looks. So now people saying, oh, he's shameful, he's this, he's that. He was better off saying, listen, I was having talks with her, and during the time I was having talks with her, I was falling in love with her himself. Myself. And what he should do is he should write a song about her. His eyes were never right for me, never liked him. He just wanted minions. Yes, Tim, yes. Yes. Tim always had a plan deep down in his head. See, he knew how to convince people. He convinced Oprah to start the damn TV show. So he was good at convincing people. He was able to speak up and people listened to him and he was able to trick them. But one time he was not able to trick them was when he took that stand in that court case. And he looked on people in their eyes and he tried to sweet talk them. But they already had one word in their minds, guilty. No matter what he said, no matter what he did, he was guilty. They was not letting him off the hook no matter how much he tried to sweet talk him. And that was one time it didn't work. And he lost his freedom behind something stupid. This was a man that had it all. He had his mom taking care of him. He allegedly was already taking the lady's money. quiet as kept. He had two ATM machines. He was getting $1,500 a week from each one. The man had money, but he was never satisfied. And his mother said, episode 1 on the first show they ever did, his mother said, "You outliving your means." So if Tim had $10,000, he wanted to spend 20, 30. He didn't have it. So what he did, he'll take. And him taking and his greed eventually led to the downfall that he is now in. He wanted to be in the limelight. He wanted to be with the big shots. He wanted to be with the big time actresses and date them. He wanted to be with the big time rap groups, sing with them. When all he had to do was be Tim. He didn't have to go to them people. He had the restaurant. They was coming to him. See, that's what he didn't realize. He didn't need to go to them. They was coming to him. I, for one, traveling from a cross-country road trip, I was supposed to went straight home. I killed 3, 4, 5 hours just to go to the left and go to that restaurant and made sure I ate Sweetie Pie's food. I made sure I did. So you bringing out-of-town tourists in your town to that restaurant. That restaurant didn't have to come to me. I came to that restaurant, and so did many others. You know how many people came through them doors? And he risked his freedom for what, for 450,000? When all he had to do was work for it, and he would have had it? What Tim didn't realize was he had a good woman. He had a damn good woman. But she had me going too at first. Because every episode let's get married. Let's get married. See, that's how some of them country people is. If you're gonna lay down with me, if you're gonna have sex with me, if you're gonna have a kid with me, and we sleeping in the same bed every night, you might as well get married. And looking back on it, she was right. That's how she lived, and that's what she got. She got what she wanted, her own family. That's all that lady wanted, was her own family. And Tim could have gave her that, but he wanted to have sex with the girls inside the fucking restaurant. I mean, don't get me wrong. When you in a restaurant and you co-own it, and you got chicken, macaroni and cheese, all the good soul food, a lot of women is gonna come around you. And you could definitely hypnotize them women with that delicious food. Men make mistakes, women make mistakes. But one thing he should have done was locked his family down. He should have locked it down. By him not locking it down, because if that lady was with him, he would have never went to jail for the crime that he's in jail with now. She would have never allowed him to make that mistake, and he wouldn't have did it because he knows she wasn't having it. And do I think she was one of the people that talked to the feds, gave his ass up? Yes. I believe it was, allegedly. I believe she was speaking to the feds. Queen Black is definitely in the house. I ain't even gonna lie. Thank you for the cash app. I truly appreciate it. We moving forward now. We moving forward. Hopefully we bringing in new people. The older people coming back. There's only one place to go. All the way up. Nothing can stop us. We all the way up. And that's the way it go. You have to be grateful, and you have to be respectful for the things you're doing and done. And like I said before, and I say it again, that's something that this man wasn't. He was not grateful for the things that was going on in his life. The more that was being given to him, the more he wanted to take. See, his whole mentality was take, and take. And a lot of people was they were seeing right through him. A lot of people were seeing right through him. He couldn't convince everybody. Like Queen Black said, his eyes was never right for me. Never liked him. A lot of people felt that way because he was hiding behind his mother doing his dirt. And when you do that, a lot of people just not gonna like you. And as for Tyrese, one more time, I'm just saying, he was better off being honest. Now, when Envy dropped that bombshell on him, I want to box your mouth. He's better off saying, listen, everybody can see he lying. You can look at the man. Look, come on. Once a man start talking about Jesus and God sent me to y'all. God sent me to y'all to fix your marriage and this and that. Once he say God, he's guilty. God don't need to send that kind of man to fix another man's marriage. And you trust this man enough, if I'm not mistaken, for years. Tyrese and that man's wife was having conversations. Somebody within them three people had to know that was going to go wrong one day. Now, if you're trying to fix a marriage, you're trying to fix a marriage. You're giving her advice on what you think she should do. And to show him respect, you got him on the phone too. Listen, take her out, this and that, roses, flowers, take her over here. He got the money. Hell, I'll pay for it. What you doing, what you have to do is you got to use your voice to thrust them to the forefront. But what Tyrese did was he put himself in the middle, showing the pictures of the Rolls Royces. If I'm showing you a picture of my Rolls Royce, I'm trying to get you in the back seat. I'm not going to lie to you, whether you married or not, whether I'm married or not. I'm trying to get you in the back seat. If I show you a picture of an island, I'm telling you, your husband don't have to go with us here. This for me and you. We got the whole island to roll around on that damn sand and everything else, and we build the fire. If I'm trying to save your marriage, well, I'll show you the materialistic things that I have. Like I said, the man was better off being honest and saying, look, I want you myself. Because Envy deserved it. Yo, his wife is nice looking. Got a nice body and everything. And you're going to risk everything you have, the kids, everything you have for Erica Mena. She's supposed to give that punani up at least once just because of that. You're going to risk throwing away your marriage for Erica Mena. Her husband don't even want her. He got 2 nice kids from her, though. Her husband don't even want her. Erica Mena is a home wrecker. She's a loudmouth, but she's a beautiful woman herself now. She's a Terror Squad reject, known for beating up her boyfriend in front of Fat Joe and them. That's what first brought her into the spotlight. She's on YouTube beating her baby father up, her boyfriend, whatever he was. Y'all could go look it up. She beat the guy up in front of the whole terror squad. They sitting there and she whipped the mess out of him too. Then she started going on TV shows, loving hip hop. She wants to fight this one. She want to fight that one. She was going with this one, that one. None of the men really took her serious because they knew the kind of caliber woman she was. So they were just hitting and running. And DJ Envy, you're gonna join the fray and risk your marriage with a beautiful woman such as that for a cheap. You gonna risk your marriage for a cheap thrill on Blueberry Hill. That's what's wrong with these guys, man. You know, they pick the. If I'm gonna risk my marriage, it gotta be worth it. But I'm like, fuck it. Like, listen, man. If I get caught, I get caught. You gotta risk your marriage for a woman that you willing to admit, yeah, I did it. I apologize. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I even seen a couple of steamy potential romances on YouTube with husbands and wives willing to throw their marriage away for something that really wasn't worth it. But what wasn't worth it to me probably was worth it to them. All that does, that just display the problems that really be at home that you bring into the spotlight. Like, you know, behind closed doors, you never know what it's really like. That's what it seems to me. That's what it seems to me. That's what it seems like to me. Like it's a lot of problems that go on behind closed doors that we don't know or know about. And sometimes you have these people that will bring it to the forefront. Yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's going down. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's crazy. I'm not gonna even lie to you, it's crazy. But what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna keep this one short. You don't catch it now, you catch the replay. Tyrese was better off telling DJ Envy, yes, I did. Yes, I did flirt with your wife. Hell, y'all stars. You might as well tell her the truth. I'm in love with you. Because if that was me, I would have told her that. DJ Envy wife is definitely top five of whatever category you want to put her in. Whatever category you want to put her in this industry right now, she's top five. I'm looking at this woman, I'm like, wait a minute. Damn, I mean, I seen her before. But due to this Tyrese thing, I'm looking at her differently. I mean, they basically taking over this. What I'm doing now, it's supposed to be about Tim. I'm trying to get back over to him, but it's that wife, man. Damn, Tim is just an opportunist. He want to wrestle with the boys. He want to wrestle with them. Maybe that takes him back to what he used to do in jail. Like they wrestle with each other, to feel that body. He want to feel how strong that body was. Now, I don't think he wanted to have sex with his nephew. Now, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna stoop that low. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt with that. I'm not gonna say that. But it reminds him. It reminds him of a love that he once knew. You know what I'm saying? You wrestle with the boy one day, the boy loses life the next day. You were supposed to protect your nephew. That's what you was on the phone for when you spoke to his mother and sister. You wanted to bring him back out there because you wanted him to live a better life. Because you know what it's like to be down them roads of going to jail, being in trouble, you shooting at people, people shooting at you. You want to set an example. You want to be an uncle because his father, which is Tim brother, was lost in the streets to street violence. So you convinced the family to send the young man back to St. Louis after he was sent home once. You convinced the family to send him back. And you got life insurance policies all laid out for him and stuff like that. That was wrong. And we all know that already. We have to do a better job at protecting our kids. We have to do a better job at teaching our kids. This is a classic example of us older people failing our kids because we're not mature enough to show them the right way. Instead of you teaching them, you wrestling with them. I don't care what nobody say. That's that jail stuff there. They like to wrestle and grab you and see how strong your own body is, and you know what I'm saying? That's what that look like. There's no other way I could put it but that way. You want to wrestle with them, you want to play with them. Okay, I get it. I understand. You want to be more loosened up. But to me, if that was anybody else, I'm not gonna say it's Tim. If that was anybody else with all that wrestling, anybody that went to prison, not jail, prison for a long amount of time, 10 years is a long time. Somebody did 10 years and I see them come home and they wrestling with another man. That's kind of fliggity jiggity to me. And I'm just saying, I'm automatically thinking, yo, man, this dude gay, man. Like Tim, don't touch them boys. Any mother that sees that, Tim, come here. Stop playing with them boys that way. And I'm saying that because I'm thinking a funny way. Everybody already thinking Charles is gay. But for some reason I don't think he wouldn't have did that to Charles. I don't think. Andre, I don't know. You wrestling and laughing and kikiing with them instead of sitting them down and educating these kids on the life that they about to live. That's what I'm saying. You, he was sent back there for you to educate him. Take him to a baseball game. Take him to a basketball game, which he did. Harlem Globetrotters, and he popped them upside the head there. It was always some kind of physical treatment between them two. Nothing mental, nothing spiritual. Like I said, you sit the kid down and you educate the kid on life. His mother inspired him, inspired Dre to finish high school. You did that. You did that. You did a good job at that. So what's the next phase? If you're not gonna send them home, what's the next phase? When you graduate from high school, well, when I did, when I graduated the day I did, They said today is the first day of the rest of your life. Now, had they looked at it that way, today is the first day of the rest of your life. So you prepare them for what's next. You got them there. You have them working. You can use the franchise as an option if that's what he want to do. Maybe he want to work for the post office. Maybe he want to go in the damn Air Force, the Army. But he has options. Instead, y'all bring the kid back, and the kid don't trust the situation. Money is missing. And it was 50-50 whether as to who took the money is leaning towards one person now, and it's not Dre. Was the money used as a setup? Was the money that was stolen from Miss Robbie House used as a reason? We need an excuse to do what we have to do to him. Because when it happened to Andre, we the people did not know what happened. We didn't know. But the people in St. Louis and the people in Texas pretty much knew what happened. But they kept it quiet. They knew who to blame for it. They knew about the text messages that Andre went back and forth with a certain person. They knew. We didn't know, but they knew. The FBI knew. Janae knew. If I was a betting man, the FBI spoke to a lot of people in that clan, in that fan family. And if I was a betting man, I can name at least 2 or 3 people who secretly was talking to the feds. I know at least 2 or 3 people that probably gave Tim name up. And that's on his mother's side of the family alone, not even the other side, not even on Andre's sister's mother. The FBI knew who possibly did that to Andre the night it happened. But they sit back, they take their time, they gather all the information they can gather. They already got the case. They already know who did it. The burner phones was registered in Tim's name. They had the burner phones. They had the information on the burner phones 24 hours after it happened. So they already had leads. They already had one person in mind. They was looking for somebody else. They were looking if somebody else besides Tim was down with it. And then we started thinking the same way. Well, did he have something to do with it? Did she have something to do with it? If there was somebody else involved in that, Tim covered for them. and he doing the time for that person. So he throws away his whole life for greed. It wasn't even jealousy. It could have been that too, but it was more greed. This young man got taken out viciously, shots to the head. They made sure he wasn't getting up from that. And for it to be his uncle, to me, that's just plain old retarded in the worst way. That's really, really ignorant. If you do that to your own nephew. But we already know the story about that already. The wrestling. You want to wrestle with the guys. You want to see that sweat dripping off their body. That's that jail stuff. You be in a cell with your partner. Come on, man, let's wrestle. And it's turning you on. It's turning you on wrestling with these guys. It's turning you on. God damn, I like this. He feel good. That's what men like that be thinking. Men of that caliber think that way. That's definitely some jail in the cell stuff. Two guys to the cell. Come on, man, let's wrestle. And y'all wrestling, and you in prison, not jail. You in prison doing a long stretch. Ain't no woman in there. That's why I was never a damn jail guy. I wasn't going back and forth to jail. Later for that. There's no ladies in there. Where's the woman? Let me wrestle with them. But you put yourself in a situation that you can't take yourself out. Once it was done, you couldn't undo it. So where he's at now, whoever did that to that young man made a punishment fit the crime. Envy. DJ Envy, you know you was wrong. You invited the devil into your life. And he suckered y'all with that God and Jesus. Jesus came to me and said, and Tyrese know he did it, because you can tell certain times he want to smile. He got like when he says certain things, it's like a little quick smirk. I would respect Tyrese more if he was to come out and just say, I did it. I tried to flirt with your wife. I apologize for it. Even if he don't mean it. Don't try to blame it on the drugs or I was under the psych meds. Psych med stuff don't mean nothing to me. You knew what was standing before you. You knew who you was talking to on the phone. You know how beautiful this woman looks. DJ Envy's wife don't deserve the lies. Even if she was to tell you no. To me, if he was up front, he probably could have got it. I don't trust no damn singer around my wife. Some of them guys start singing them songs. And boy, oh boy, she start melting in his arms. She just like butter melting in his hands. You see Sun Kiss print says on picture there? The five heartbeats when the girl start melting in the chair. That's what them singers do to you. That's what them singers do. They put you under a love spell. So that was all a setup the whole time. To me, that was all a setup. That was all a setup the whole time. You got this man talking to your wife all times of the morning. Early in the morning, he's on the phone. And he's calling because, oh, her husband's there. When I called her, he was there. All three of them was having conversations together. That's the trap. Let me bring the husband in. Let me get him comfortable. So you got your wife stuck between two men. She know one loves her, but he cheated on her. And she know the other one just plain old wants her. That sounds like a good situation for her. On the down low, she got two men at the same time competing for her affection. And one is her husband, and the other one's doing it right in his face. If it isn't love, then what it is? Tyrese is in love with that man's wife. And that's going to be my next live. Tyrese is in love with that man's wife. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going back on today at about 5, and I'm going to let it be known. Tyrese is in love with DJ Envy's wife. But where Tyrese messed up at is he was supposed to have told her the truth. He'd have probably got some. You don't show another woman that you got an island. I would have showed it to Envy if I was really sincere. Listen, I got an island. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay for y'all two to go out there, and y'all spend some time with each other. And you gotta watch them damn joints. But some of those islands, they be having them gigantic rats, man. Like, whoa, you don't know what's running around on them islands. That's why they be sold. You don't know what's running around on them islands. You gotta send a team of people in there to clean that sucker out. You don't know what's running around in there. All Tyrese had to do was tell the truth. He made himself look bad because he lied. This man had no business flirting with his wife, though he didn't. I'm not gonna lie. Where he messed up at was he didn't tell the truth, and he should have let it be known that he was in love with this woman. DJ Envy has a very lovely woman. He should have just told him the truth. You making her look stupid by you lying. They was talking for years. They became friends, became like a personal relationship. And by him going on the internet now, oh, I want to shoot a one-on-one with him and this and that. Man, go sit your ass down somewhere. Some people say he came up there to boost his damn sales. If you want to boost your record sales, tell her you love her. Make a song about her. How you gonna have your wife getting cool with other men in that caliber when people like Will Smith, him and his wife, see what happened with them, right? Entanglements happen, man. See, we trust our wives too much, and it's not a bad thing. Our wives have needs just like us. I think they have needs more than us. You don't think she'll have sex with this person because this, that, and third. No, the man won't have sex with him. A woman looks at a man a total different way than a man looks at a man. unless they forget they they finesse in the other thing, homosexuality. You cannot tell me DJ Envy wife was not thinking about it. The man showed to her island. The man showed her an island. And Tim, he's stuck on the island forever. I don't think no appeals is gonna work for him. You only got a couple of shots at an appeal. Once you lose that appeal a couple of times, that's it. This is final. You ought to spend the rest of your life in the penitentiary. And I think personally, I think that's the way it's gonna go. I think I think some people in his family gave the feds information. I think his baby mother, allegedly, I'm saying allegedly, I think she gave him up because you don't do something like that there. I don't even wrestle with the damn young ones. I don't wrestle with my son. That's why I box. I keep you off me. You can feel these hands. That's what you can feel. Bing, bang, boom. You can feel these hands. You're not gonna feel these strong arms grabbing you and surrounding you and bullying you and looking at the sweat drip off your body. Like just like Martin. Martin said, I like the way the sweat drip off your body. Now you're not gonna see that. I ain't grabbing on you cats. You crazy? Get your ass out of here. Smith saw a story. Both different story. Mutually, they both mutually cheated. Jada got slapped. Oh, Jada. I was saying Smiths. I'm like, what the hell? Oh yeah, the Smiths. Yeah, that's a different story. They both cheated, and from what they saying, they wanted to do some freaky stuff with other people joining in. That's Hollywood. Jada got sloppy. Yeah, yeah. Jada got very sloppy. That was her son friend that came in the house. You can't let these people around your wife just like that. You know what I'm saying? People get comfortable with letting their wife get too close to other men, get too cool with other men. But your wife is smart. She's not gonna let her husband get too acquainted with females that's her friend. They're not gonna let a man get too close. Period. Temptation. A woman know how she is, and it's not bad for her to be hot. Nah, you have to learn these women. See, men think they learned about women from other men. I learned about women from talking to other women. If I had to get them drunk and we sat on the bench late night, summertime, late nights growing up, and we sitting on the bench, and I used to just let them talk. When you hear a woman talk about stuff like that, it's scary. Because men think they hot. Women could be hotter than fish grease. Shit. And I mean that. Women could be hotter than hot. You know, we trust our females as you should. You supposed to trust her. Because when you trust her and when she know you trust her, she'll respect you more. But women could be weak also now. Women can be weak also, especially if they choose to. DJ Envy had no business letting Tyrese get close to his wife, talking that Jesus stuff. Uh-uh. That was if that was me, I wouldn't have said nothing. I just sit back and watch. I ain't with that trust shit. I want to see what she's gonna do. Once she show me what she gonna do, and if it's not what I like, it's on forever. It's on forever. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care who you tell. I don't care about none of that. It's on forever. So you might as well, whoops. So you might as well pack your things and leave now. Like that's the best thing. I can't just sit back and let somebody disrespect me like that. I just can't. I just can't. That's DJ Envy's fault. I can see if it wasn't his fault. I can see if it was done a certain way. He invited that man in his home. Come on, out of all people in the world, you trust Tyrese to fix your damn marriage? He couldn't even fix his own marriage. His wife got the hell out of there. So he's a wounded animal. He couldn't even fix his own marriage. How you gonna fix yours? Like, you just can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. So DJ Envy and Charlamagne know it. DJ Envy is the jackass of the day. Hee haw. That's in the building. DJ Envy is the jackass of the day. You let a man that couldn't even maintain his own marriage try to fix yours. Jesus Christ. Whenever they use that, that's it. I'm a man, and I'm a real one. I've been with my wife for 34 years, and even and I'm saying this, and it's only human. It's not in a bad way. I wouldn't mind having a sexual relationship with somebody else myself. It's just a thought. Why? Hey, if it ever happens, I'll tell you. It's just a thought. No, I ain't wrong. Human beings think, whether they right or wrong. And I'm being honest. It can be done to me. So I'd rather do it my damn self if it was to happen. If I was to do something like that, I feel because it can be done to me. Or it could have been done to me. I came home for 34 years straight. Suppose I don't feel appreciated because I came home for 34 years straight. And I'm gonna turn to another woman for comfort. who I come to for 34 days or 34 weeks. So I'm gonna feel like she's respecting me more than I'm being respected at home. It's life. Absolutely. So in the midst of that, you're gonna let another man that couldn't even control his own marriage dialogue your marriage. DJ Envy's an idiot. And his wife is very cute. And she, to me, I think you know what? Tyrese messed up. Because you put the woman in a situation where she basically had to side with her husband because he got involved and he got mad because he guilty for what he did. Tyrese should have just said, yes, I'm in love with her. Don't wait to put it on a damn song. Say it now and then put it on a song. He was better off saying he's in love with that man's wife. Because if that was me, I would have said it. If I had a female in that situation, I would rather for her to say it. I'm in love with your husband. Excuse me. I'm choking on this damn rice. No sense lying. See, when you lie, you lose respect within yourself. There's nothing wrong with having a crush on somebody else. There's nothing wrong with being in love with somebody else. It's when you lie. Because that woman, and she invested all this conversation with you. The woman knows. Once he showed her the island, she like, why he showing me this for? You throwing all the hints. Okay, you can't come right out and say, come with me to the come with me here. Because you don't know if she's gonna run back and tell. Most of the times they do. But when that man confronted Tyrese and said he wanted to box his mouth because he felt he was getting too close to his wife, Tyrese should even Charlotte or May was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Tyrese should have said right there, yes, I'm in love with your wife. That would have been the bombshell that sent shockwaves through the industry. And Tyrese would have gotten more respect. He would have gotten more respect had he just came out and said, yes, I'm in love with your wife. Because he was being real about it. My wife tried to accuse me of having sex with somebody else. And I told her it wasn't true. 34 years now. I got tired of her saying it. So I told her the truth. I said, I was thinking about it. Being honest. And still am. But you keep coming to me with it. But then people are like, oh, he disrespectful. No, I ain't. I'm telling the truth. She can be mad. Okay. Because I know I was a good man. I'm not perfect. I come home. You could love people, but respect. And if you treat me bad, I'm not gonna jump up and down about it because somebody else gonna come along and treat me good as friends, like Tyrese did. But Tyrese made one mistake. He wasn't man enough to let her husband know the truth. Now, for this lady to be talking to Tyrese this long, they were talking since like what, 2012? If he'd have told Envy the truth, I really believe his wife would have upgraded that friendship with them. Whether they had sex or not, that friendship would have been upgraded. Whether they wasn't able to talk anymore or not, she thinking about him more in a higher light. She'd have had to respect that dude, man. That dude told my wife, that dude told my husband that he's in love with me. Women like shit like that. Excuse my mouth. Women like stuff like that. I don't care what nobody says. Men try to hide it. No, that's not true, baby. Then they sneaking around with it, and the woman know what he's doing. Two thumbs down to Tyrese until he tell this man the truth. Tell him the truth. Tell this man you love his wife. That's what you do. Because if it was me, I would respect the woman more if she was in that situation and she tell my wife, yes, I'm in love with her. You tell her that, it's definitely gonna happen then. Hmm. Yes, I ain't gonna back down from it then. Mm-mm. You told her that you in love with me. We gotta do it now. I ain't gonna say it is what it is. That's when you dog walk the situation. Come right out and say it. Ain't no, oh, we're gonna fake like we got something going on. Uh-uh. No. But something happened somewhere in there where he value our friendship more than your relationship with him. I'm just being honest, Doc. We grown. We're not 25, 30. We grown. If there was if there was ever a situation, I don't expect a female to just come right out and say it. But if there was ever a situation where a female was put on the spot, and if I was in that situation with her, if she had to tell the truth, tell the truth. The proof is in the pudding. And you can see in Tyrese's face that he's lying. You can see it in his face. He's lying. So the woman don't respect him now because he's not man enough to tell her man what the truth is. The whole country know the truth. Everybody that go on the internet knows the truth. Is everybody's truth, is millions of people's truth against this man's lie. He was supposed to have told this man that he loved his wife. And that's what's dominating the internet today. And that's what's dominating this live. Yes, I want to talk about Tim. Who wants to keep talking about somebody, one man wrestling with the next man? We know what he did. We know what his tutti frutti behind is capable of. Let's talk about some real stuff. DJ Envy and Tyrese is the real stuff. Tyrese did everything but tell the truth. Do I blame him for loving this man's wife? No, I don't. Do I blame him for not telling the truth when he was put in that situation to tell it? Yes, I do. Because Envy invited the devil into his relationship. He did that. How you gonna let Tyrese mend your relationship? Then it was rumors that DJ Envy had to go to a damn crazy house. Was he went in the garage and cut the cars on and in the damn fumes because him and his wife was going on through it. That's all the smoke screen. He should have held them fumes and he was loving ever come in. Hey, I'm in love with his wife and I don't even know her. I'm in love with DJ Envy's wife. She's a lovely woman. Now I probably don't never meet her. No, I'm not gonna never do nothing with her. I'm in love. And Tyrese, you a good guy. You give me a ticket to go to that island with her and I'm gone. Means you scared to admit it. You want to show her pictures of your Rolls Royce. If I'm gonna show a female a picture of my Rolls Royce, we gonna go get something to eat, smoke some weed in there, and we going in the back seat. Straight up. You know she know Tyrese got cash, he got money, he got a house, cars. She know that already. You showing her the island. What does that have to do with you fixing their relationship? You getting personal. You flirting with the woman. So this man is mad because he fooled around. I was always true to every woman I was with. Growing up, all my girlfriends, whatever, growing up, when I was a young kid, I was always true to them. One woman taught me how to cheat. She taught me how to cheat because she thought she could be disrespectful to me. And all she did was teach me how to be disrespectful to her. Get it? Got it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was always a one girlfriend man, a one woman man. Because my lady is my best friend. But it's very easy. It's very easy for the next woman to be your best friend too. So does that mean you secretly in love with her? Perhaps. This is a lesson right here. This live is a lesson, and you hearing it from the horse's mouth. I'm not being disrespectful. We all adults here. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it goes. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just speaking from the bottom of my heart. You know, I'm just speaking from the bottom of my heart. It don't get no better than that. That's what Tyrese basically disrespected Envy's wife because he didn't speak his truth. Because he didn't speak his truth. Because I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna leave him. I don't care about the 7 kids. I don't care about this and that. All she needs is a piece of his money. She gone. She's gonna leave him. She's just waiting for the right time. Tyrese don't know. He was the right time. I once joked with a female. Pull up. And she pulled up and I wasn't there. I took it as a joke. That female hate my guts. Try to make it seem like something else. Why? Because if she would have pulled up and had I been there, listen, I don't mean no disrespect towards you, but I think you're a nice person. Even if nothing sexual would have happened, at least she knew I was respectful enough to confront her and let her know that I respect her. Oh, I was just joking, homeboy, he told me something about you and we were just joking. I made that woman feel real bad. And people thought I was like afraid of her, spin a block. You ain't spin no block on me, lady. But I disrespected her because I played with her heart. Whether she was gonna say yes or no, when you play with a person's heart, hold on a second. You know what I want to do? I want to have a live where females talk about how they was almost enticed on cheating or they was in love with somebody else. I want to hear women talk crazy. Now, a lot of them don't be wanting to because men be like, she a hoe, she a hoe. Now, I don't think she a hoe. She real. When you hear a woman talk greasy, you hearing real talk. Men could talk greasy, or they think they could talk greasy. I think a woman could talk greasier than a man any day because she has what he wants. The punani is the treasure. She got the treasure. Does he have the key to that damn treasure? That is the question. I want women to let these men know what could really happen, how they could really get down if the man decide to get greasy. That's right, Doc. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to DJ Envy. Shout out to Tyrese. But most of all, shout out to DJ Envy's wife. Because she's the treasure. She's the treasure. She's the ultimate treasure. She's the ultimate prize. That's why that conversation is not finished, because the truth wasn't told. I'm about to get off this live, but before I do, if anybody want to call in real fast and give their take on it, they can call me right now. My phone number about to pop up on the screen. If anybody want to cash at me, they can do that too. You know, I want to hear a woman's take on this here, and I want her to share it, because people are gonna hear it. You best believe that. See, people like Tyrese is the reason why a lot of good women is not married. I don't blame a woman for being married. We could throw that in their face. If a female's not married, and if she's a clean person, a clean liver, she live clean, she walk righteous, talk righteous, it's not a fault. All the good men is in jail, or it's not enough men. It's not enough black men definitely to marry all these good women. So by that happening, the man is missing out on not marrying these good women. The woman ain't gotta suffer. She has her kids, she gonna have her grandkids. She's still gonna leave a long line of her even after she's gone, with or without the marriage. It's the man that's missing out. You're missing out on a good woman. You're missing out on a good woman. I want the woman to call in. I want them to come up and explain their side. And what happens when the man try to get greasy on them. I want the woman to talk greasy. Because y'all can strike fear in these men. But they're afraid because, the man gonna go, oh, she a hoe, she this, she's that. No, she's not. The sweetest woman in the world could be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. There's a thin line between love and hate. It's a very thin line. Once again, if anybody want to call, especially a woman, if you want to call and strike fear in these men right now is your chance. Strike fear in these dudes. Who they think they are. We need y'all. Believe that. That's why when people like Steve Harvey get a good chick, you ain't gotta come into this marriage with nothing. I got everything for you. Them words right there. A female want to hustle. She is on a hustle now because she know everything she get, everything she wants. She knows she got it. So all she gotta do is smile and keep you happy. And all she gotta do is hustle her way through life. I don't blame Marjorie Harvey for not one thing, but that's another subject. We're not going to even go there. Today is about DJ Envy's wife. She is the story. She is the story. She's the story. I think Tyrese was in love with her and still is. Later for all that, oh, me and you could meet somewhere and fight and all that. Nah, you ain't got to do all that. This conversation was made public for everybody on YouTube to see it. You have to speak your truth now, buddy. You have to let everybody know that you is in love with DJ Envy's wife, and that's not a bad thing. They allowed you into their circle of life. And during that time, you was entered into that circle of life. You was able to tell, you was able to reveal your true feelings for her, even though you kept hinting about it. You did everything but one thing. You didn't let it be known. Tyrese, you have to tell everybody you love DJ Envy's wife. And that's going to be my next story. Oh, yeah. What time is it now? 2? I'll be on tonight at 8. I want everybody to come in tonight and hit that cash app when you come in. Don't be afraid. Hit that cash app. Don't send me super chats, so they be hard to get. I still got a super chat I got back in April. I still didn't retrieve yet. Them super chats is hard to get. So I just leave it. Leave it there. I get it when I get it. I'm not worried about it. Just like the cash apps. I get it when I get it. But of course I want to be able to get it when I want it. I leave them right there. It's time for the man to tell the truth. And stop playing with these women's hearts. That makes them more angry than anything when you play with their heart. She allowed you to converse with her. This man's wife allowed Tyrese to converse with her all this time. You fixed their marriage, but you also enhanced the possibility of your own relationship with this person, because y'all already have a relationship. Even if it's by text or talk, y'all have some kind of relationship. The man shut it down, and he convinced his wife to shut it down. For all we know, they might be having talk behind the scenes. Come out live and say, I'm in love with DJ Envy's wife. That's what this man has to do now. That's what he has to do. He has to come out and let her know that he's in love with her. I might just change the damn title that I have on here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it. But when I go live tonight, you have to let it be known that you is in love with this man's wife. Now he has a reason to want to box you in the mouth. Because he already want to do it. He has an attitude already. He still feel the way. You still feel the way. Jada was very sloppy, yes. But she was able to let it be known because the guy told the truth. And he made songs about it, how he loved Jada Pinkett Smith. He told the truth. And he was a chump nigga. But he told the truth. Tyrese is afraid to tell the truth. Why? You show her the island. You show her the Rolls Royce. You show her the big house you got. So you showed her you got more money than DJ Envy. He made his money. Yes, he did. Tyrese did a couple of Fast and Furious movies. He made his money. He got more than DJ Envy. He was bold enough that he got an island. Oh, I got an island. I got a Rolls Royce. The Nord is out. I'll be back tonight, and the topic will be Tyrese need to tell DJ Envy that he loves his wife. I'm about to jump off right now. I'll see y'all tonight. When y'all come back on, hit that cash app and let me know you I do be checking. Thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, and I'm definitely gonna hold on to it. So that's two super chats I got now. One I got back in March, I think March, April, and I haven't tried to retrieve it yet. I'm not looking. I'll check one day. It's not about the super chat. It's about the super facts. YouTube is a business. Star report. You know what he got? He got a cash app. So you got a certain female up here right now talking about another content creator begging for cash apps. Like I said, I moved out my mother house 34 years ago. I moved out my mother house 34 years ago. I've been on my own for 34 years. The woman that's claiming another content creator is begging for cash apps is a 50-year-old that lives with her mother. The stepfather don't want her there. He doesn't want her there. He can't walk around the house with his underwears on. Because if he come out the room, she's there. Then what she gonna say? Oh, he trying to go with me. I've heard of situations on YouTube where another man tried to go with the daughter, the mother. You know why? Because you got these people around you that you shouldn't have around you. Your house is your castle. That's your sacred prize. That's your sacred. That's your home. So when you got these people in there, sorry for the interruption. So when you got these people around you, oh, he tried to flirt with me. Yes, he did try to go with me. So the woman is not with that guy no more. You just broke up a relationship, possibly a good relationship. If a man gonna flirt with you, his household, you must see the indication that he. Why break up a happy home? A person, why does the person choose? Is it him or you? You in the way. That's why that happened. You in the way. Now, if you wasn't living with them, it never had happened. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm speaking fact. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You allow these people around your relationship, like DMV. He allowed Tyrese, instead of a professional marriage counselor, get involved. You get a singer who used to sing and shoo doo 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 baby shoo doo doo. He knows nothing else but to try to get a woman to fall in love with him. Just this time, it happened to be this man's wife. Just this time, it happened to be this man's wife. You had no business allowing this man to be the in-between guy in your relationship. The nod is out. I'll see y'all tonight. Peace. The title will be Tyrese Need to Tell the Truth. He loved Envy Wife. That's the bombshell I'm waiting for. Hit that cash app, but not now. Hit that cash app tonight. YouTube is a business. I'm only here to entertain and to tell the people the truth. No, I'm not begging for cash apps. I'm just speaking super facts. Peace.